Hello everyone, Rachel from Desert Blossom Crafts here. Today I'm excited to show you how to crochet the feather stitch. This is a gorgeous crochet stitch. As you can see, it just has such a unique texture to it, and it looks amazing with striped yarns. There are some special techniques and stitches you need to know to make this, but I'll be going through all of that step by step in this tutorial, so make sure to stick around. The materials I'm using today is Red Heart Colorscape yarn. This is a yarn that looks great in the feather stitch, but you can really use any self-striping yarn for just a beautiful effect. And then I'm going to be using a G crochet hook. I found I do like the way this stitch looks with a smaller hook than recommended, but you can experiment with that. If you want the feather stitch to have larger holes in between each one, then you would want to use a larger hook. So to get started, I have made a row of foundation single crochet. I have 13 foundation single crochet. The multiple for this stitch is 2 plus 1. So you can start with any multiple of 2 plus 1. It does not have to be 13. Now, some tutorials do start this differently. Some people like to start this with a row of foundation half double crochet, and some start with a chain stitch. You can do a chain stitch plus a row of single crochet. I personally like the foundation single crochet technique. If you're unfamiliar with it, you can check out my video in the cards that will explain more, but we're going to go ahead with our 13 foundation single crochet for this tutorial. So for row 1, we are going to chain 1 and turn. This chain will not count as a stitch. And we're going to half double crochet in the very first stitch right here. And now across the row, this is like a setup row. We're going to do a chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and half double crochet in the next. And we're going to repeat this across. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, half double crochet in the next. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, half double crochet in the next, and repeat. Alright, here is our row 1 complete. Now we are simply going to chain 1, turn, and begin our first feather row. So I'm going to make a half double crochet in the first half double crochet. This is how we're going to start every row. Now we need to chain 1. The first time I filmed this, I forgot to chain 1 and I had to start over, so make sure you remember to chain 1 after this half double crochet. And now we are ready to start our first feather. Yarn over, and we're going to be drawing up some loops in a few different places. So first of all, I'm going to insert my hook into this first chain space, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Then I'm going to yarn over, and this time I'm going to insert my hook into the single crochet from the row below. Yarn over and pull up a loop, and you want to pull this up to the same height as the other loops. Yarn over. Now insert your hook into the next chain space. Yarn over, pull up a loop. So now I should have 3, 6, 7 loops on my hook, and I'm going to yarn over and pull through all of them. And that is our first feather stitch. So let's do that again. And for the next feather stitch, we're going to start in the same chain space that we ended in. Before we do that, though, we need to chain 1 to close our feather stitch, and now we're ready to start the next one. So yarn over, insert into the same chain space as the last leg of the previous feather, pull up a loop, yarn over. Now we're going into this single crochet from the row below, pull up that loop nice and high, and one last time, yarn over and draw through all 7. So this is what you can simply repeat across the row. Alright, so here I have done all my feather stitches. I can tell I'm done because I've just worked into the last chain space. I just need to close my last feather stitch with a chain, and then half double crochet in this last stitch right here. And that is row 2. Now from here on out, we're going to be doing basically the same thing with feather stitches, but the places we insert our hook is going to be a little bit different. So chain 1 and turn and make your first half double crochet like normal. Chain 1. So this time we're going to start our feather stitch by working in this first chain space. Yarn over. Now we're going to work in the chain space from the row below. So no longer the single crochet because we don't have a single crochet from row 2, but this chain space right here. Pull up that loop nice and high, yarn over, and then find the next chain space like before. And there we have our 7 loops. Yarn over and pull through and then close with a chain. So from here on out, it can be a little tricky to find the chain spaces. So let's look at them really quick. This was the first one that's a little more obvious. And then here's the next one, and the next, and the next. You can see here's the half double crochet, and here is the chain space. So those are the ones we're going to be working in. So again, start your feather stitch by going in the same stitch as the last leg, in the same chain space that is. Now, this is the chain space we worked in for the last feather stitch, so we're going to work here this time. Pull up that loop, yarn over, and go in the next one. Yarn over, pull through all 7, and chain. Let's do that one more time. Insert in the same chain space, pull up, yarn over. Here's the chain space from the previous row. Pull up, yarn over, and next chain space. Alrighty, and you can see because of this loop that we are pulling up from the previous row, it's kind of offset from the last feather stitch. So that's how we kind of get this look where some of them are going this way and some of them are going this way. In fact, let me grab the swatch. You can see some this way. It almost creates a braided look. And it's because we're going down into a previous row and angling the stitch to create that look. Okay, so let's finish off this row. We just have 2 more feather stitches to do. So here I have 1 left. And this is the chain space I just went in, so I'm going in this one this time. And then my very last chain space is right here before the half double crochet. Chain 1. And half double crochet in that first or last stitch. Okay, so that is row 2. We're going to do 1 more row together because with this row we were working down into row 1 to find chain spaces. But now as we turn, we're going to be working in the chain spaces from row 2, which is actually a feather stitch row. So it will look even a little bit different. But once we get row 3, guess what? This is a row. This is a 1 row repeat. So you will repeat row 3 for as long as you wish. So I've chained 1, turned, and done my first half double crochet and my first chain. Now let's do our first feather stitch and find these spaces again. So it's going to look pretty similar. First of all, pull up your loop here, first chain space. Now, where do we find this first chain space from the row below? The first one is going to be right here, which that one, again, is pretty obvious. The first one's pretty easy to find. And then here's our next chain space. Yarn over, pull up. Finish off our feather stitch. Now, let's look at the next one. So we just worked right here for our row below stitch. But where are the next chain spaces? They're going to be here here, here, here. So in between each feather stitch is that chain space that we made. Every time we close a feather stitch, we chain, and that's the space we're working in. If you get confused, you can turn over the work and look for the chain spaces. So let's do it together. We're going to go in the same as this last leg. Now, we previously worked here, so we're going to work right here this time. And now here's the next one, right? Here's our feather stitch. Here's our next one from the current row. 7 loops, pull through, chain 1. Okay, so every time you find a chain space from the row below, it's going to be pretty much directly below the chain space you just worked in. So here's our first leg. Now yarn over and see, here's our next chain space. See how it's pretty much directly below that? So that's one way you can also look for it. Next one, and pull through. Chain 1, and we should have 2 left, so I'll just finish these with you. Here's our chain space right here. Yarn over, next chain space, pull through, chain 1. Now last one, we're going to go here. Again, the next chain space from the row below is right underneath the current leg. So right here, pull up that loop nice and high. And you do want to try to be pulling up this high loop consistently. And then here is our very last one right here. Finish off our feather stitch and half double crochet in the last stitch. Alrighty, so that is the feather stitch in a nutshell. You can just repeat row 3 and you will have this beautiful, beautiful fabric. This works great for scarves. It is very thick. So scarves, blankets, all work great. And it really is just a stunning fabric. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and come subscribe for lots more stitch tutorials. I do crochet patterns, yarn reviews, stitches, and lots more on my channel, and I would love to see you around there more. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!